Have you ever noticed that the people who look the strongest on the outside are often fighting the darkest battles inside? You scroll through social media and see perfect faces, perfect lifestyles, perfect success stories. Everyone seems ahead of you. Everyone seems happier than you, more confident than you, more successful than you. And slowly, without realizing it, you start believing something dangerous, that you are not enough. But what if I told you that perfection is the biggest illusion ever created? What if the very thing you are ashamed of, your failures, your scars, your mistakes, are actually the source of your greatest strength? For years, psychologists and neuroscientists have studied the human obsession with perfection, and what they discovered is terrifying. Perfectionism does not motivate people to succeed. It traps them in fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of embarrassment, fear of not being accepted. And the worst part? Most people spend their entire lives trapped inside that invisible prison without ever realizing it. From childhood, we are conditioned to believe mistakes are unacceptable. In school, we were rewarded for getting everything right. A perfect score meant you were smart, talented, special. Anything less made you feel inferior. Over time, your brain begins associating imperfection with danger, and your mind still operates on ancient survival instincts. Thousands of years ago, making mistakes could get you rejected from the tribe. Rejection meant isolation. Isolation meant death. That survival mechanism still exists inside you today, which is why failure feels painful. Your heart races, your stomach tightens, your body floods with stress hormones, your brain reacts as if your life is under attack. But modern life made this even worse, because now we live in a world where everyone is pretending to be perfect. Social media has become the greatest illusion machine in human history. You see luxury, success, beauty, confidence, happiness, but you never see the loneliness behind the camera. The anxiety behind the smile, the sleepless nights, the failed relationships, the depression, the insecurity. You are comparing your real life to someone else's edited highlight reel, and that comparison slowly destroys your self-worth. People become obsessed with looking perfect instead of becoming real. They spend hours editing photos, rewriting captions, pretending to have their life together. But deep down, many of them are exhausted because perfection is not freedom. Perfection is performance, and constantly performing for the world will eventually destroy you. Here is the truth nobody wants to admit. Perfectionism is often just fear wearing a mask. People believe, if I become perfect, nobody can criticize me. If I never fail, nobody can reject me. But perfection does not protect you, it imprisons you. Because no matter how perfect you try to become, someone will always judge you. Someone will always find flaws. And if your self-worth depends on being flawless, you will spend your life terrified of being human. Now listen carefully to this story. Centuries ago in Japan, there was a philosophy called Kintsugi. When a precious bowl shattered, Japanese artists did something extraordinary. Instead of hiding the cracks, they repaired the broken pieces using gold. They did not erase the damage. They highlighted it. They believed the broken parts made the object more beautiful because it had survived. Think about how powerful that is. The world teaches you to hide your scars, hide your failures, hide your pain, hide your imperfections. But Kintsugi teaches the opposite. Your cracks are proof that you survived. Every heartbreak, every rejection, every embarrassing mistake, every failure, those experiences did not destroy you. They shaped you. The strongest people are not those who never break. The strongest people are those who break and rebuild themselves stronger than before. And this is something most people never understand. Humans do not connect with perfection. They connect with authenticity. Nobody is inspired by someone who seems robotic and flawless. People are inspired by struggle, by vulnerability, by courage. Now I want you to stop for a moment. Think about your own life. What dream have you been postponing because you are afraid it will not be perfect? What project have you never started? What video have you never uploaded? What opportunity have you ignored? What conversation have you avoided? How much of your life has been controlled by the fear of looking foolish? The perfect moment does not exist. The perfect version of you does not exist. And waiting for perfection is one of the fastest ways to destroy your potential. High performers understand something most people never learn. Action matters more than perfection. There is a concept known as the 70% rule. It means that once you have enough information to move forward, you act. You do not wait until everything feels certain. You do not wait until you're fearless. You do not wait until conditions become perfect. You move anyway, because action creates clarity. Perfectionism creates paralysis, and the people who succeed in life are not the people who avoid mistakes. They are the people willing to look imperfect while learning. Think about every great inventor, athlete, artist, or entrepreneur in history. Behind every success story are thousands of humiliating failures. Experiments that failed, ideas that collapsed, public embarrassment, rejection, pain. But those people understood something powerful. Failure is not proof that you are worthless. Failure is information. Every mistake teaches you something. Every setback sharpens you. Every difficult moment builds resilience. The truth is, mastery is born through repetition, not perfection. And one day, if you keep moving forward long enough, the very things you once hated about yourself may become your greatest strengths. But there is a darker side to perfectionism that nobody talks about. Regret. At the end of life, people rarely regret the times they failed. They regret the risks they never took, the dreams they abandoned, the words they never said, the art they never shared, the life they were too afraid to live. Do not let fear steal your future. Do not let perfectionism convince you that you must become flawless before you deserve to exist fully. You are allowed to be a beginner. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to fail publicly. You are allowed to grow slowly. Every expert was once terrible. Every confident person was once insecure. Every successful person once doubted themselves. The difference is they kept moving. So stop trying to become perfect. Become courageous instead. Be willing to create imperfectly. Be willing to fail. Be willing to look foolish. Be willing to grow. Because perfection is impossible. But progress can change your entire life. Your scars do not make you weak. They prove you survived. Your failures do not disqualify you. They are preparing you. And your imperfections are not signs of brokenness. They are proof that you are human. The world does not need another fake perfect person. The world needs real people, honest people, resilient people, people brave enough to keep going even when life gets messy. And maybe that person can be you. So stop waiting for perfection. Start moving. Start creating. Start living. Because your future is not built by perfection. It is built by courage. And courage begins the moment you decide to take action despite fear. If this video changed the way you see yourself, do not just scroll away. Subscribe right now for more powerful content that will push you to grow stronger mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Remember, perfection is a prison, but action is freedom.
This is Layer of Strength, where small beginnings build powerful legacies.